What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Black Akashi, and I'm here to talk about my top 10 characters of Attack on Titan. Now I won't go into any spoilers or anything, so you don't have to worry about, getting any spoilers if you're an anime-only watcher. Manga fans already know the spoilers, so if you're a manga reader and watching this video, props to you. You're part of the elite club as well. And leave a like, comment who your favorite characters are, share, you know the drill. A nigga gotta ask like 50 million times, like every YouTuber does it. Some people ain't even gotta do it because they got like 500 million subscribers. But ain't nobody worrying about all that. Let's get to it. Number 10, Armin. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. Armin is like a 50-50 character with me. Like, I love and hate him at the same time. Like, the reason I hate him and the reason I love him are pretty straightforward if you know his character. Like, I hated it when he was scared all the time and like in the beginning of the show. Like, even though it's understandable because there's like giant freaking monsters that eat humans on a daily basis, and your only thought is that is hoping to pray that they don't kill you today. And what I love about him is when he uses his brain and shows people why he deserves to live and why he's the next commander after Commander Erwin's dead. I probably just spoiled something, but no, if they're anime only, then they should be in this. They shouldn't even be here. I mean, if they only on season 1, then I don't know why they're here. Anyway, he was the one to discover that Annie was the female Titan after, she spared him after slaughtering everybody in his group. This kind of reminds me of Kid Gohan. We all remember how scared he was to fight in the Sand Saga and the Frieza Saga. But, he would always show glimpses of his goatness and then blossom in the future. That's just like Armin. He's always had Eren and Mikasa watching his back since they were kids because, he's not a fighter. And, he's always been the hopeful person of the group, giving Eren and the others hope that there was something beyond the walls, and we all know the Great Sea. And after becoming the Colossal Titan, his character's gotten better. And for the people that haven't read the manga, just know that the final season is going to be top tier. Number 9, Hanji, the scientist of the show. Now, I've fallen in love with her character since like the beginning of the show. Like, I love how over the top she is when it comes to conducting experiments, and she's the one that knows, what makes Titans tick, and she helped Eren develop his Titan form, or better it, that, so he was able to do hardening and all that other stuff, be able to transform back to back without getting tired. That's basically what she helped him with. Even though he wanted to do it himself because, he wanted to seal the wall with his hardening, she just helped him get better at it. Number 8, Sasha, the potato-eating, meat-loving badass. She's a lot of people's favorite character just because of her personality and how she acts towards stuff. Like, she has a huge following behind her, and when a certain moment happened during the time skip, fans were pissed. I know I am. I'm still mad about it. If you look at any of my Attack on Titans, I'll mention it like every now and then. If you haven't watched my Attack on Titan reviews, be sure to watch them because they're very entertaining. And I even had a rant about it too. Anyway, yeah, man, I just can't stop talking about it whenever I bring up Attack on Titan. Anime fans, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Let's just go on to number 7. Number 7, Annie, the first antagonist of the show. Well, like, I wouldn't want to say antagonist because the Titans are kind of the antagonists. I guess you can say like a primary antagonist. Like the Titans, they're like primary, but not really. They're like secondary. They're like the henchmen, and Annie's like the actual antagonist. Even when I'm saying that, it doesn't make sense. But just know, like they're like she's more important than the Titans. The first antagonist of the show, and the second most badass female character of the show as well. She was introduced as someone that kept to herself, but knew how to handle herself as well. She was always drawn to Eren due to obvious reasons, and had sort of a bond with Armin. That bond, or should I say hesitation, led to her being found out by everyone that she was the female Titan. Now, I'm not sure if the anime has revealed this yet, like I don't really remember, but if they haven't, they're probably saving it for the time skip. But anyway, Annie is from Marley like Rainer and Bertolt. She was more of the lieutenant of the group and more focused on the mission compared to the others. She's a fierce woman and sacrificed herself for the cause by putting herself in a coma. She wrapped herself in hardening armor and is still sleeping today. Hopefully she'll wake up at the end of the story because I really would love to see how she'd fit into what's going on with the story right now. Number 6, Rainer, the Armor Titan, aka the Plot Armor Titan, because this man has survived damn near everything, from explosions to decapitations. Anything you can name, he survived it. I feel like Isayama has more up his sleeve for this character to explain why he's been getting all of these heavy plot armors that only a main character would get, like a hero like Naruto or something. Like he has to have a good reason why he's getting all these plot armors. Because where he's at in the story right now, I don't believe I don't believe that that's all he's there for. I believe there's something else to his plot armors. Like, one of my favorite scenes with him is when he has spoken to Eren, after capturing him in season 2. He displays his emotions that he suppressed for so long and has flashbacks of his innocence. And then Bertolt tells him that we're not soldiers, we're warriors. He's a great villain, and it's kind of hard to hate him at the same time. Number 5, Mikasa, the overall badass female of the show, and is Eren's ride or die. She was kidnapped and saved by Eren as a kid, so that's why she's always by his side and is always on site when it comes to him. And when it comes to humanity's strongest fighters, she's in like the top 3. At least that's my opinion. Let me know who your top 3 are. Mikasa is so strong that she makes up for like 100 soldiers. Due to her Ackerman DNA, she is bound to follow those with royal blood in them. And also because of the Ackerman DNA, you know Ackerman, they're like superhumans. They have the little bloodlust thing that makes them turn into beast mode. They're like, it channels the strength of Titans, and we all see Levi do that like God tier. Mikasa, I think she kind of got a hang of it now. I'm not sure. I don't really remember, but she's not loyal to follow anybody. She just follows Eren. Like, to be honest, I used to love her to death in the beginning of the show, but now I just wish her character was more expanded upon, besides doing whatever Eren wants and following him everywhere. Side note, I don't get why people ship Eren and Mikasa together when they both love each other in a brother and sister type of way. It makes no sense, and I hope Isayama doesn't feel forced to do it just because of fans. Despite my feelings for the character, she is still top tier. Number 4, Zeke, aka the Beast Titan. Another great antagonist of the show, and is the brother of Eren and the son of Grisha. I remember during the flashback arc, I thought Zeke snitched on his family because, he was a bitch ass nigga. But he really did it to protect the cause. He's still a bitch though. Don't get it twisted. He developed PLSD, which is post-Levi stress disorder, after getting damn near slaughtered by him in season 3. His character is kind of hard to talk about because of spoilers, but just know that he is someone that you love and hate at the same time. Number 3, the devil that humanity needs. Commander Erwin Smith, the realest in the game and will forever be missed. He was the symbol of a Survey Corps and humanity. Well, Survey Corps. Like, I always hated saying Corps because it's like you're not saying corpse, but you're saying core. Like, I always hated that. It's like the P silent. Like, if that's the case, then just replace the P with an E. But that's a side note. Back to Eren. Everyone respected him and looked up to him. Like, all his life, he wanted to find the truth about what lies behind the walls and the secret that got his father killed back when he was a kid. He was one episode away from finding out the truth, and then he died. Like, I wish they'd have kept him alive long enough just for that, because that was his sole purpose in life. But like any true leader, he did what was needed to be done. He passed his will on to the others and gave his life for the cause. Number 2. Eren Yeager. The Undisputed GOAT. MC, that is. Now, if you don't read the manga, then you don't know why he's the GOAT. But you will soon next year. This man started off as a C-list main character that people could hardly care about, and made his way to becoming a S-tier main character. His main goal in life was to wipe out all the Titans because they killed his mother right in front of him. Which is still painful to watch, and even more painful once you realize who it was that ate her. I can't go too much into spoilers with this man because that's how top tier this shit is. And if you know, then you know. Eren has so much on his shoulders right now because, you know, it's heartbreaking. Like, this man needs therapy. He has to relive every single memory of his father, and he kept it to himself. Now, there's a spoiler regarding Eren's Titan powers that I won't speak about, but it's another shocker and another top tier moment with his Titan abilities. So I'll just leave it at that. You can probably guess what it is, just because of certain scenes that have happened in the season so far, and in the manga. Or if you read the manga, you already know. But if you don't, then you can probably guess it, and 9 times out of 10 you'll probably be right, unless you think of something else. Anyway, you know, it's heartbreaking because he knows how dangerous it would be if other people knew what he knew. But overall, when his feats get animated next year, then you'll see why we have Eren on such a high pedestal right now. And number 1, this is really a no-brainer in my opinion. Humanity's strongest soldier, Levi motherfucking Ackerman, the real GOAT of Attack on Titan. Now, I know I said Eren is the undisputed GOAT. Levi is the freaking GOAT. He was properly introduced by beating the shit out of Eren, just to let people know that if he gets out of line, I'll check him. He has a major OCD, and if he spots one speck of dust, he'll notice it. That was literally one of my favorite moments from Season 3, when Eren was acting like Levi, forcing everyone to clean up, and then when Levi came back in, and Eren's like, bruh, these niggas wild, and I told them to clean up, and they didn't. He had a traumatic past, just like everyone else that made him who he is today. The OVA where all of his friends and squad mates were killed, and he activated his Ackerman bloodlust frenzy, slaughtering the Titan to pieces. But it was Captain Eren that saved him from his torment. He's had so many top tier feats with each season, from him washing the female Titan to him demolishing the Beast Titan, and his Ultra Instinct encounter in the beginning of Season 3 with his former surrogate father and mentor, Kenny Ackerman. Like, he can't be beat, man. And when you see all of these badass things he does, it makes you forget how short he is. He's like 5'2", but 7 foot at heart. Just like his abilities and his feats make him like 7 foot tall. Like, that's how legendary he is. He will always be my favorite character of Attack on Titan, and will always be many people's favorites. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button. Let me know who your favorite Attack on Titan characters are, and I'll see you later.